about the Twitter. What's up, socials? Happy Social Thursday. Today we are getting back to our series of the top 5 advantages, and today it's the advantages of marketing on Twitter. As if you needed me to tell you, you know I'm obsessed. Can that be the only reason? I think that's a good one. Okay, I'll give you more. First and foremost, the best reason to be marketing yourself on Twitter is the unbelievably abundant amount of organic discoverability. Hashtags really hit their mark on Twitter and made the whole world understand why a pound sign might be relevant in their life. And that is how real accounts, real businesses, real brands, real tweeters are being found by a larger audience than just their own followers, is incorporating a great hashtag strategy and just overall great discoverability in the copy of their tweets. Facebook organic reach, difficult. Twitter organic reach, unlimited. And at no cost, might I add. Number 2, it's short and sweet. The dream for the audience and the brand. You get 140 characters. You can get outside of that if you really want to. Actually, I did a hack recently that helps you kind of go past that limit. But in the overall, 140 characters is your max, and no one likes to read. Like literally, even the people that say they like to read don't like to read, especially in this format. They want it on the fly. If you can come up with something clever and interesting and just a good experience for your tweeters, 140 characters is more than enough and great for your audience. Number 3, the incorporation of multimedia, duh! Video and photos. Twitter got the memo that these needed to be in the stream, easy to see, and not embedded in a link somewhere. With the ability to use these assets as a way of popping out of the stream, because there are a bunch of videos and photos being shared, but it's still not the main thing like it is on Facebook, where Facebook's only really letting you see things that are mostly multimedia based. Twitter is 100% chronological, and every time you share a photo, it's going to pop out of this news stream of lots of copy. So the more photos you actually share on Twitter, in addition to your limited 140 characters, the more traction you're gonna get on that stream, especially if it's in a hashtag activity. Number 4, no business account restrictions. Hello! All Twitter accounts are created equal, unlike on Facebook where you have to follow terms of service and have a brand page if you're doing business, okay? And then they ultimately end up getting more features, things that a brand would care about, but will be penalized in the news feed for being a brand in the first place. Because duh, they want you to pay that entry fee. Twitter makes it so much easier to engage because there's no restriction like that, and as long as you're just as human as the people you want to talk to, no problem, you can do that. And finally, back to the discoverability thing, because quite frankly, isn't that why we're doing this in the first place? The number 5 advantage to marketing on Twitter is advanced search capabilities. You can target the heck out of some tweeters with this stuff. You can check geographically where people are tweeting from. You can check what accounts they're talking about. You can check what keywords. There is a number of things that you can look for to really streamline a search on Twitter that helps you target conversations you actually really want to be a part of, rather than just anybody in the world. Those are my top 5 advantages to marketing on Twitter, but what do you think? What success have you found with using it? Please leave in the comments so we can show people all the wonderful ways that there are to learning about marketing on Twitter. That's all for today, socials. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it as always. Make sure you sign up for Amy's Elite so you don't miss a beat. That link's in the purple bar below. You'll get my newsletter with all the videos, the podcast, and more from me. And as soon as you sign up, you actually get a free download, 5 things you need to know before your first video blog. So go check that out. I will be back tomorrow on iTunes and Stitcher Radio for the podcast, The Marketing Lifestyle Show, so I hope you'll check that out, marketinglifestyleshow.com, and then we'll be back here on YouTube next week for Savvy Tuesday.